FPL Gameweek 2 overview. We're going to look through what went well for me, what didn't go so well for me, any potential transfers I'm thinking of doing, and then as well, we'll look at the G League, see who's top of the G League, and yeah, we'll go from there. So here's my team, and this is how I scored. I got 67 points in total. Oh, and for those of you that didn't see my previous overview, Game Week 1, basically, I put a bet on with my younger brother, and because he was beating me in one of the leagues me and him are in, and he said that if I managed to come back against him, he'd give me like 50 quid. But if I didn't, I'd have to wild card. I stupidly accepted, and I didn't come back. Hence, I've played my wild card. So yeah, the team I have now is certainly better than what it was. I feel like, but yeah, 67 points is definitely a lot better than what I had last game week. I mean, Dane Henderson kind of let me down again. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I suppose Palace haven't really been able to build on the end of the season. They had last towards the end of last season they had a good bit of momentum, but they weren't able to haven't been able to continue that so far this season. Mazraoui brought him in with a wild card. He looks like a good bit of business, to be fair. I mean, obviously in the first game against Fulham he got 8 points, and then against Brighton he got a cheeky 4 points. Yeah, Mazraoui could be good, although against Liverpool could be tough for him to get any points there. Pedro Porro again looking pretty solid. He's looking like a really good shout in FPL this year. I mean, 9 points against Leicester, 6 against Everton. Yeah, looked really, really good. Gavardiol, kind of a bit of a letdown, to be honest with you. Gavardiol was a bit of a letdown. I mean, Ipswich scoring was something completely unexpected. I don't think anybody expected Ipswich to actually score against Man City. Never mind go in front. But yep, Gavardiol wasn't able to do much, unfortunately. Bruno Fernandes. Now you see, I left him in because I've obviously in the first game against Fulham, he got into some very good positions to score, and I don't know how he didn't at least score one of them. But against Brighton, I don't remember him doing anything, like virtually. And he's one of them that I'm thinking of taking out because he's not going to do anything against Liverpool, most likely anyway. He's one of them I'm thinking of taking out, but the problem is there's not really anybody like that's like a standout to like replace him with in that sort of price range. Yes, you can think of Erdegaard, but he doesn't really get that many points either. So it's pretty tough. But I'll be thinking about it. Jota, he's basically he's been one of the standouts so far. He's already had a price raise from 7.5 to 7.6. I imagine he could get another one potentially up to 7.7. But yeah, Jota, he's been good so far. Very, very good so far. And if you can't afford Salah, get Jota in your team because Jota is basically the cheap man Salah in FPL. Unreal. Saka, I brought him in with a wild card. He did the business. Of course, he got a massive amount of points against Wolves in game week 1. And then against Aston Villa, 6 points. Not too bad from Saka. Not too bad at all. And obviously, he's going to be a mainstay in this team. Eze, similar to Bruno Fernandes, he's been a bit of a letdown so far. I mean, I know he's had chances. I mean, in the first game against Brentford, he scored that free kick, which was not really. I mean, it's controversial whether you think it was a right to have it ruled out or not. But other than that, he's not really been doing much, and I don't know. I'm thinking of taking him out. And unlike Fernandes, you can replace Eze with some very quality options. Mitoma, for example, of Brighton. He's 0.5 million cheaper. And yeah, he's been looking good so far this season, Mitoma. A couple of goal, few assists. He's been looking very good, Mitoma. I might look to do that, to be honest with you. Watkins, again, letting me down. For 9 million striker to only get 4 points out of 2 games. It's not great. It's not great. I mean, I know he had a lot of chances against Arsenal. And David Raya just turned into prime Manuel Neuer with some of the saves he was making. But Watkins, I need more from you. The way I see it with Watkins is if he doesn't do anything against Leicester in the next game week, he's going to have to go. Because if you can't score against Leicester, then he's too expensive to be relying on like him getting like goals on that if he's not delivering the business, you know what I mean? Yeah, Watkins, he needs to perform against Leicester, otherwise he's one of them who I'm potentially thinking of turning out. Haaland, of course, the main man. He's already got a price on these. Oh dear, anybody trying to get Haaland if you don't have him already. Oh, you could be mudded, I'm afraid. He's already gone up to 15.1 million. But yeah, he absolutely smashed Ipswich, 17 points. Anybody who triple captained him, I mean, it was a ballsy move, but if you did, fair play. Fair play. I put Vardy in because he scored against Fulham, not Fulham, Tottenham, sorry. And then I thought, ooh, maybe he could get a, and his price went up as well. And I was thinking, ooh, could he get one against Fulham? But unfortunately not. But Vardy's kind of just like that third choice striker that I can have. If, like, say, Watkins or Haaland didn't play for whatever reason, Vardy was just there for the crack. The bench, Fabianski isn't playing for West Ham, so didn't really do much. Rodgers, I mean, he's very good for 5 million. Very good for 5 million, especially considering he's starting and playing 90 minutes every single match, but hasn't done much so far. Howard Bellis and Ben Johnson. He's called Ben Johnson, yeah. Ben Johnson. They're just there for because they're 4 million. They're cheap. They play a lot of minutes. They're just there for the crack. As for the G League, who is top? Tasmart Cola. I hope I'm saying your name there correctly. But yeah, you are top of the G League, sir. You got 89 points. Oh, he played his triple captain on Holland. Oh, he got Salah as well. Oh my days. Fair play. He's got Holland and Salah in his team. I don't know how you pulled that off, but fair enough. Fair enough, buddy. Honestly, fair enough. Who's he's got in his bench? His bench is pretty weak, to be fair. Well, to be fair, Iana's not too bad. 9 points. Suchek with 8 points. Nikolenko's been, yeah, Everton haven't exactly set the world alight. Obviously, Holland, Salah, Trent, Jota. He's got full free Liverpool. It's pretty mad, to be fair. But yeah, congratulations to you. What was your name again? Tasmart Cola. Well done to you. Well done to you, Tasmart Cola. And as the transfers I'm thinking of making, like I said, either take out Fernandez, but I'm not too sure who to put in, and then most likely take out Eze. I'm thinking of taking out Eze, to be brutally honest. Putting in like a Mitoma. Or, you know who's it could be a good shout if he can keep up the form? Madueke for Chelsea. If he can keep up the form he showed yesterday against Wolves, then he could be a very, very good acquisition. Look at the cheap man's Palmer. But yeah, that's where we're gonna leave this FPL Game Week 2 overview today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can give me some suggestions for transfers. Let me know how you got on as well in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you next time.